4 hours of terror and fear in Beirut. A protest against a probe on last year's Beirut port blast led to gunfire and fatalities. Gunshots booming in the air and bullets whizzing past civilians. The deadly violence turned the Lebanese capital into a war zone. It all started outside a Beirut court. Hezbollah supporters gathered and protested against Tarek Bitar, the judge leading the investigation into last year's massive port explosion. They accused him of bias and sought his removal. A regular protest suddenly became the epicenter for violent attacks. Sounds of automatic gunfire, grenade explosions. The demonstrators ran helter and skelter to escape from the gunfire. That's not all. Snipers started firing from the nearby rooftop. Explosions mixed with the siren of ambulance pushed the city in jeopardy. Residents frantically tried to search for escape route to save themselves from gunfire. Several windows and doors of buildings were destroyed due to the firing. Judge Tarek Bitar is investigating the deadly Beirut port blast that plunged the city into a deep economical crisis. Top Lebanese officials are under his radar, who are facing charges of negligence. Hezbollah is backing the corrupt officials and claim that the judge is biased. No one has been held accountable for the deadly blast that rocked the Lebanese capital in August 2020. Hezbollah supporters blamed the Christian Lebanese Forces Party behind the unrest in Beirut. Lebanon, which was already suffering from deep economic crisis, pandemic and deadly power cuts, was jolted by yet another tragic disaster in the country. The massive blast at the Beirut warehouse last year plunged the city into a deep crisis. The explosion at the warehouse took place after a fire blew up 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate. Officials linked the blast to combustible chemicals stored unsafely in the port warehouse for 6 years. The massive blast rattled the city. City's infrastructure is in shambles with thousands of homes and offices destroyed. Crucial essentials were lost and boats were blown out of the water. The criminal negligence led to the death of 219 people and 7,000 people were injured. More than 250,000 lost their homes, pushing the city into darkness. Beirut residents compared the port blast to 9/11 and are hoping that the Lebanese government will catch the culprits soon.